Okay, what if Deku was sent remake? Okay, in the last one, I see that Izuku getting 5 seconds in the robot destroying race or competition, and the girl was in shock and impressed. And Baku just getting angrier and angrier. And Baku shout, "Just wait and I will beat you next. I will beat your ass. No, kick your ass. Next time when we fight." And Izuku say, "Sure, sure." And Baku getting angrier. And the girl get all of them, the others starting to laugh. And they talk. And Melissa invite them to go to the ball. No, to the party. And Izuku just remember, crap. Izuku go to Baku to freeze Chara, Ember, and Pira, and Shinzo and say, "Hey, do you guys brought your suitcase or a dress or your dress?" And Pira say, "Yeah, mom told me to brought my dress." And Ember, Chara, and Fish say, "Yeah, your mother said the same thing." And Izuku say, "Crap, I forgot to brought my tuxedo." And Shinzo say, "And I don't have at all nothing nice to wear." And they are worrying for themselves. And then Toroki say, "Don't worry, come on, let's go. I have my mother credit card. So how about we go use it a little, if you guys know what I mean." And Izu say, "You want to spend most of her money, aren't you?" And Toroki say, "Bingo." And Izu sigh and say, "You know what? I don't care. Just help me get a clothes." And the others say, "Can we join? I want to see. We want to help you pick." And Izu say, "Oh, come on," in his head. So all of them go to a taxi to a dressing shop. I don't know what to call a clothing shop. And they look a tuxedo and try to find a good dress for Shinzo. And when they find it, this Izuku getting somewhat a butler suit that without a sleeveless uh, a jacket without a sleeve, so he can move more freely. And the jacket was blue, but not his blue hoodie like this. I mean, somewhat a butler suit, somewhat like a butler tuxedo. And his pant is also blue, but his under the jacket he wearing a white clothes, white t-shirt. I don't know what it's called again. And and for Shinzo, you know what? I will give her wearing a purple dress. You know what? Lavender color of the lavender is, I think, suit her well. And Shinzo say, "Are you guys sure about this?" And Pira say, "You look good in this." And Shinzo somewhat blush. And Izuku go to Shinzo and say, "I support you." And Shinzo starting to blush and say, "What?" So it's midnight and everyone is getting ready to go to the to the party. And I just gotta say this. Bakugo and Kirishima wearing a male tuxedo. Actually wearing a tuxedo because they don't like wearing a dress. Especially Bakugo. But the girl wears a dress. The other girl wears a dress. So everyone started to walk, but then a siren was here. The alarm is activated and Izuku asks what happening, and Melissa say this is the security protocol. There must be something wrong. They go up to the top of the roof of the party to see what happening. They see the hero has been captured and they are civilian, and there's a villain is attacking right now. It's actually attacking the party, and Izuku say we have to do something, and Ida say, what, are you serious? We are not a pro hero. And Izuku say, yeah, but in island we somewhat have allowed to use our quirk. So is that legal? We not break any rule. Besides, if we don't do something, the civilian will be in danger. And Ida say, yeah, you're right. So what the plan? Izuku say, I will give a signal to All Might that we will go. Try to turn off the security and find out how the villain come here. And thanks for Shizu is coming, I think we will be more easier because of her quirk. And Shizu was confused, and Izuku say, your quirk is brainwashing, so we can get more information. And Shizu say, really? And Pira go to Shizu and hug her and say, look Pira, your quirk is useful. And Shizu blush and say, Shizu say thanks Pira. And Izuku say, again, I support you. And Pira was confused. And Izuku say, you don't need to worry about it. And Amber, Fizz, and Chara sing it and say, Is he bloodline? Is his bloodline is a total bonehead or something? Do not notice any of the girl hint. Everyone go up and then they meet with two villains. And when they meet the villain, Izuku say, stand back, I will. And then Baku say, oh no you don't. You have been to all of the world. I will show that I can we are strong enough. I am stronger than you. So I will take on this weakling. And Izuku, you know what? Sai say fine. But Toroki and Kirishima will help you. And Baku Sai say fine. Just go and we will take care of them. And Izuku say good luck. So they started running. And when they go, they meet. Sorry about that. When they go running up, they was meet with the bunch of robots. And Izuku say, Kamidari, can you do me Kamidari, using all your electricity to one place and shot it at the robot. And in those few weeks, Izuku actually talked to Kamidari and taught Kamidari how to use her quirk efficiently by not make her become a total idiot when he using a high voltage. Izuku somewhat told Kaminari to try to make a resistance to electricity, to make her more stronger, and teach her to focus her electricity outward like a gun or an energy blast. So Kaminari do that, and he shot and make the robot stop for a moment, and then the robot starting back and say, "Damn it! This somewhat have a electric resistance or something." And Izuku say, "Jiro, try using your headphone and turn it off with a high frequency and making the circuit somewhat burn or destroy." Jiro do that, and Izuku say, "Momo, Ida, can you help them?" And Momo say, "Yeah, we can help that both of them. Just go, we will take care of this." And the six of them, the seven, because of Melissa, Amber, Pira, Shinzo, Fitzchara, and Izuku. Oh yeah, and Uraka. No, you know what? Uraka with the other who fighting the robot. Because Izuku can use his Guster Blaster to float to go upward. When they go up, they was meet with a villain that can change her hand into a sword or a blade. Izuku want to go to attack, but Shinzo say, "Let me do this." And Shinzo walk to the villain and say, "So, what are you doing here?" And the villain say, "It's none of your business, brat." And then the villain was in mind control, and Shinzo say, "Bash your head." No. Shinzo say, "Speeding around in the circle for a few hours." And then Shinzo look at Izuku and say, look at the other and say, "So who want to knock her out?" And Pira say, "Let me do that." So Pira summoned a bone, and Pira literally hit the villain right at the head using the bone. And Izuku say, "Ouch, they're gonna hurt tomorrow." Anyway, Izuku, all of them starting to walk upstairs. And when they go, they see David Shield is trying to get in something. And they found out about David Shield, the one who is plotting this. But when the wolf, the villain, I don't know what his name is, the villain betrayed the deal. When everyone found out the villain is actually a real villain, the villain take David Shield as a hostage. And Pira say, "Father!" And Izuku say, "Give him back." The villain using her metal manipulation quirk that somewhat look like a alchemist in Full Brotherhood Alchemist, try to attack Izuku, but Izuku using his teleportation, and the villains say, "Tch." And then he look at the other and say, and he smirk, No, she smirked and he go and attack at the villain. No, go attack the others, the girls. And Izuku say this. So Izuku immediately teleport in front of the girls and summon a board war to stop the metal to go hit them. And Izuku say, "Are you guys alright?" And Mr. say, "My father." And Izuku say, "Don't worry, I will go save him." Izuku say, "Pira, Shizo, go with Melissa to turn off the security. Amber, please, Chara, go with me to help save Mr. David." Everyone understanding this, so they go. When Fish, Chara, and Amber and Izuku go up to the roof, they see that the villain already in the helicopter. And then Izuku say, "What do you do?" Izuku using his teleportation. No, using his bone to catch them. And Izuku go inside of the helicopter and grab David and using his teleportation to teleport to Fish, Chara, and Amber. And Izuku say, "And you guys will not go." Izuku look at the helicopter and say, "You guys will not get away so easily." Sorry about that. Anyway, Izuku shoot a bone to the tail of the helicopter, making the helicopter crash. And Izuku say, "Okay, that done." And the girl look at Izuku with in shock face. And Izuku say, "What?" And Izuku say, "Are you seriously? You know right, that might kill them." And Izuku say, "Oh crap." And then the villain using the quote amplifier make herself a giant big robot, monster robot or anything, I don't care. And then All Might come and say, "Never fear, I'm here." Sorry about that. All Might go try to attack the villain, destroying all of the hand. When All Might getting close, she was trapped in a wire, and the villain attacked All Might at her weak point, at the injury. And All Might see that the villain have not only a metal manipulation, but a strength work, and All Might say, "You work for one." And when Izuku can somewhat hear. I don't know how far they are, but let's just say Izuku somewhat can hear when it is come to all for one. And the villains started laughing and shouting and say, "Yeah, I work for her." And Izuku getting angry. And Izuku say, "Let go of All Might now." Izuku turning to his ultra form. And Izuku started to fly with a high speed, and David see the boy is actually more stronger than he imagined. Izuku created a sword using a bone, and Izuku cut the wire and take All Might and make All Might sit down. And when the other go to this place, when the other come, they see what's going on. They see Izuku is on his ultra form, and All Might is actually coughing up blood. And Izuku say, Pira, you wanna help? And Pira say, sure brother. And Fish, Chara and Amber say, we want to help too. And Izuku smirk and say, very well. And in those few days, you know what? No. Because they don't have much time back then. They're gonna help as well. Amber using her shape-shifting ability to make a claw and a giant claw hand, and she rip off, swing it all around like randomly, destroying all the metal that coming at them. While Fritz and Chara destroying all the debris from getting close to them using their quirk. And Izuku and Pira fly at the villain with a high speed, punching her through the air, sending her flying. Not only her, but the giant armor monster that she made. And then Izuku and Pira below the pile of metal. They say, go beyond plus ultra, and punch the robot. David seeing this and he was in shock to see. David was somewhat glad to see the next generation of hero will be in safe place. Izuku in the cannon interrogating people and everyone getting tired. And Izuku say, well, I will go back to my hotel and goes to sleep. And Pira say, yeah, me too. And the girls say, yeah, it's quite tiring. But how about we, in the mid-afternoon, we go to the beach to eat a barbecue. And Izuku say, sound fine, so let's go. Everyone go to their hotel room. And when Izuku remember something. There are only two hotel room for him that her mother order. And Izuku says, so how are we going to separate it? And Pira say, well, mother told me that you have to sleep with your girlfriend. And Izuku say, wait, what? And Pira say, yeah, and I will get, so that means I and Shinzo will share a room. So see ya. Izuku and Shinzo getting blush after hearing this. And Pira dragged Shinzo to their room to take a nap or a sleep. I don't know what you want to call it, how long they want to, but I don't give a damn. And Pira while blushing, somewhat flustered while blushing red. And Izuku looked at her and say, again, supporting you. And then Izuku feels something on his shoulder, and Izuku looked behind him to see Fish, Chara and Amber with a smug look while they still closing their eyes and say, come on, let's go sleep. And Izuku somewhat blushed and said, yeah, sure. When they go inside the room, Izuku changed to a casual outfit, and when he goes to see his luggage, Izuku sees something. Let's just say the thing is for protection, and Inko say, and there a note, and it was from Inko and say, you are too young to do such thing, so here, wear a protection. And Izuku say, Mom, what the hell? and Izuku put it away. Really away. You know what? He not put it away. He blasted, disintegrate the thing, the protection, and see. I will not give the idea to do such thing. And then Izuku hear a scream from the girls, and Izuku see what the. Izuku go to the girls, and Izuku see that the girl have a box of the protection stuff, and they have the same note from Inko. And Izuku say, "Damn it, mom!" And at Inko feel something. Inko somewhat want to laugh and still feel proud for being a mother. Anyway, I will end it right here. Sorry if this was bad. It's been a long time since I make a what if series. So anyway, see ya. Bye bye.